You can't see my face very well if you're watching the video, but I actually think that's a bonus and a benefit. So, let's roll with it. Okay, so today we are talking about my results in numbers, what happened last week, because I've only just got back from holiday. So I didn't actually publish one on Monday. And by the way, this is the first time I've sat outside here in the Pagona without a heating on. The heat is not on, which is amazing. Absolutely, summer is coming. And I cannot wait, guys and girls. Okay, so today we're going for the week in numbers. Don't forget to log on to my Mr. Self Storage newsletter, mrselfstorage.com. It's the worst ever sign up page you've ever seen. But it's it's a great newsletter. People love it. Anyway, right. So this is where this information come from. On Wednesday, we emailed it across to everybody. Here are the headlines. It was the awesomest, yes, that's a word, awesomest week we've ever had for reservations. It was fantastic. It was a really positive week for square foot as well. It was over 1,700 square foot up, which in February we're talking about 1,700 square foot up is amazing. 45 reservations, I think, is great. I'm going to take a swig of coffee. So last week, here's the headline: 136 quotes, really good, really good. Plus 1,765 square foot for the week, 75 reservations. That's a 33% conversion rate. Move-ins was 32, so that's a conversion rate of 24% quotes to move-ins. Let's have a look at all the other good stuff. Google Analytics. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the Google Analytics up for whatever reason. The Google Analytics wasn't working at the time, so we can't go into that. But having 45 reservations, I dare say that the funnel worked brilliantly well. I would actually say it's over a 10% conversion between website visitors, a guess by the way, website visitors and reservations, which anywhere over 5%, I think, is a winner chicken dinner. And by the way, if you do want to start a self-storage up or you are in self-storage, check out stora.co/Dean. There's a special discount. I think it's 3 months half price. Or I'll tell you what, I'm going to find out exactly what it is. Here it is. I've got it here. 50% off for 3 months. And it's the only place you can get it, by the way, as well. You can't get that anywhere else, even direct to Stora. So show some love, go across there, speak to the guys at Stora. They are awesome. Right, let's have a look at the revenue. The Willoughby revenue last week was 18,697, so a little bit lower than where we want to be. The Beverley revenue was 4,700. It was 5,900 for Clough Road. Wrexham was 5,700. Mansfield was 10,443. And Glasgow was 1,433. In total, it was around about £47,000 we took. I want to be around 50,000 now. I think we need to be around about the £50,000 mark, so a little bit below where I want to be. Right, reservations. Let's see who reserved the most. Normally, Jack wins this one because he's the full-time salesperson. Everybody else has got other jobs like management jobs. Oh, and by the way, we've got an exciting announcement on Monday next week. I can announce who is going to be taking over as, I don't actually know the position it's called, but I can't wait. Yeah. A high level manager is starting at Stormore, and I, for one, cannot wait. So we'll tell you all about that on next Monday. Woo, secret. The worst kept secret in self storage, I believe. So Angela did 2 reservations. Charlene did 9 reservations. Don't forget, Angela is my right-hand lady, so she's not really on the calls very much anymore. And Charlene did 9, James did 12, Jack did 14, and there was 7 online, and my wife Claire did 1. 16% of the reservations booked online, which is a really good percentage, I think. Right, let's take a deep dive into the individual sites. Willoughby had 33 quotes, and that is 13 reservations. So that's a conversion rate of 39%. 8 move-ins, that's a conversion rate of 24%. The Luton van was rented out 3 times. We moved in 1,030 square foot. We moved out 435. So we netted 595. Really happy with that because it was. I I really want Willoughby to be a positive week in February. Month. It was a positive month in January. And if we can start by a positive month in February as well, that is incredible. I've checked all the figures, by the way, and currently on the 25th, and I'm recording this, we are net square foot for the whole store, Moors and Beverley. We're about 100 square foot overall. So I don't think you can complain with that. February, net square positive. I think, and it's not like it's been prompted up by Glasgow either, because a new site, Glasgow, we turned off ads at the minute with Glasgow, and because we haven't got any room at the minute, we only got 3 units available. So it's not like we're loads of square foot up at Glasgow. We're not. I think we're actually down at Glasgow this month. So I'm really over the moon with that, because if we can stay neutral February and have a positive January, I think it was a positive December as well, then March should start picking up. And April, whoa, we're going, we go. Right, so 595 net result for Willoughby. We've got 48 containers rented out. We've got 2 car parking spaces, 79% occupied. £20 was the average merchandise sales. Nearly £5,000 for the average insurance, which isn't good. We want to be around about the £6,000 mark. Average move-in we've got 995 square foot due to move in and 10 move-ins due next week, and we've only got 560 square foot to move out. So hopefully we should be around about 500 square foot up. Fingers crossed. Clough Road. 31 quotes, pretty good. 8 reservations, and 8 move-ins. That's a 26% conversion rate. 1,040 square foot moved in. I think that is stunning, especially for Clough Road. Anything over the 4 figures, I think is really, really good. 775 square foot moved out. So that means we gain 265. Nearly £6,000 average insurance, so not too bad. This next week, it's looking like it might be a negative, but we'll see how it goes. 275 due to move in, 450 due to move out. Beverley. Wow. All right. This is going to be boring. 7 quotes, no reservations, no moving. I actually didn't know that about Beverley, to be honest. This is why it's good to go through these. I didn't know we didn't do nothing. Nobody moved in, nobody moved out. 84 external rooms occupied. We're 89.48% occupied. We've got 545 due to move in this week and 130 square foot due to move out. Bit boring. Wrexham, 21 quotes. I can't remember if PPC is on, if we turned it back on here or not. 21 quotes, 10 reservations. That's incredible. That's a 48% conversion rate. That is nuts. Nuts, man. Move-ins is 7. So that's a conversion rate of 33%. So really good. 670 moved in. And when I was looking at this, going through it, I was like, yeah, that's really good. 185 moved out. Yeah, that's really good. 485 net square foot. Yeah, really good. And I looked at next week thinking, come on then, are we going to have a good week next week? No, we got 75 square foot due to move in and 640 square foot to move out. So it looking like we bring him in this week and then we lose him next week. Or we bring him in last week and lose him this week. So blah, never mind. Mansfield, 38 quotes, nuts. 13 reservations. That's a conversion rate of 34%. 8 move-ins, conversion rate of 21%. That's not great. So we'll have to have a look at the end of the month if there's any cancelled or expired reservations. Again, over 1,000 square foot moved in, 1,010 square foot moved in, 750 square foot moved out. That means that net is 260. So again, I'm chuffed because it's a net positive. 194 rooms occupied, 28 containers occupied, 79% occupied, and the average is insurance 6,600. This next week, 7 move-ins, 7 move-outs, 650 due to move in, 575 to move out. So much of a muchness there. Glasgow, only 6 quotes. We've got 1 reservation and 1 move-in. We moved in 160 square foot. Moved out nobody. Our conversion rates are 17%. We've got 44 containers occupied. We are 94% full. This next week, we're going to have 1 person in and 1 person out, and then we're going to shake it all about. All right, my friends, I will have another podcast for you tomorrow morning. I love you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you then. Ta-ra!